real quick. Um, just want to point something out that we all talk about. I don't know. I mean, we all talk about everything that's going on and what's being put into place, and we all know how it's being put into place as far as like, it being drip fed. And if they have some type of huge plan, they'll move 3 steps forward. They'll wait for you to react. If you react, negatively or whatever, then they take 2 steps back and they just sit there and wait. Or maybe not even take 2 steps back. They just sit there and wait. Wait till you forget about it. And then they implement the next thing, and then you do a little uproar here and there, and then they sit again, and then they just continue to do it and continue to do it. What I wanted to point out was why, if everything that they need as far as the digital currency, the new money system, whatever you want to call it, the universal basic income, and the score, like the score thing, whatever, where you get, I guess I don't know, you get a number or whatever the fuck the case is, and it depends on what you're able to do and what you're not able to do. Social credit score. They wouldn't be fucking destroying the economy if it wasn't already in place. I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, think about it. Why, if you're, I'm not sure like a good analogy for it, but they're destroying the economy because what they're doing, they know that it's going to crash eventually. So what they're doing is everything in their power to launder money, to push money here, to take money there, do this, do that. It just to do whatever they could do, to furthermore fuck it up, but at the same time, do whatever whatever they're doing, money wise, stocking up on food, making a bunker. I really don't know. Whatever the fuck they're doing. But it's already in place. Like, the news is already out there that Biden has put together some digital thing. You can go to certain places now that have a scanner that you can scan your finger or whatever your hand with for the microchip. But the reason why some of us see it and some of us don't see it is because, think about it. If you everyone's on social media, everyone's being tracked, everyone's being watched, everyone's being listened to, and everyone's being mapped as far as like what you do and how you do it. So they pick the most least, I don't know, spot that I guess maybe that would be the best place to introduce this shit to, and they put it in only in like certain businesses or certain companies, and of course, every other. I don't know, let's just say it's Chick-fil-A or something like that. They present it to Chick-fil-A like it's some new thing, and well, it is a new thing, but they're going to give you, incentives to use it. Y'all are going to be the first people to try it out. This is just trial session, da 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 da, yada yada yada. And they implement it that way, and that's what we're seeing. I mean, you can go just like I don't know what stores exactly have the digital glass screen on where the drinks are, like the 7-Elevens and shit, your gas stations, stuff like that. But you don't see that everywhere. You don't see that in every grocery store, is because if you've seen it in every grocery store right now, then everyone would be alarmed, and everyone would be like, hold the fuck up, we're not doing that shit. And I guess why I'm making this, and it's kind of, maybe it probably will come off negative to some people, or maybe like, I'm being a downer or whatever the fuck the case is, but this shit's already here. Literally. Everything is in place that needs to be in place. Everything that needs to happen is happening right now. Alright? And it's gonna happen, and nobody's gonna bat an eye. And everyone's just going to continue to do whatever the fuck we're doing. And we'll just all get acclimated to this shit. Just like every other fucking thing that's here. The only difference is, and I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work, obviously it's going to be one of those things where, they try to threaten you or whatever the case is to I don't know, to join whatever the fuck the case is. But we have seen firsthand that with this the liquid, the little mystery liquid, they tried to force and tried to force and tried to force it on people, and we held out, and and they kind of just, I guess they fell back for the moment. But obviously we all know that that's definitely not the fucking end of it, and I'm not sure exactly how they're going to implement it, but honestly, we got way more bigger fish to fry than fucking than the stupid C19 shit bullshit, because now magically MP, the disease, is fucking, I don't even want to say it because I know it'll be flagged, but that shit's happening right now, and you're seeing like people from, I don't know, other countries. I want to say it was the Netherlands or something, but the dude's face is literally rotting off because something that has to do with that disease and HIV or something like that, which has completely destroyed his immune system, which isn't allowing it to regenerate, or whatever you want to call it. I'm really not sure. But you also got to think that they openly said that they're using a part of the HIV strain or whatever the case is. I'm not a fucking scientist, and they're putting it in people. Where do you think all this shit's coming from? It's inside of you already. It's the shit I don't fucking get, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It just scares me because I know a ton of people. Everybody at my work, except for maybe one or two people like me who haven't got it, but everyone else has got it, and maybe they got the saline solution, if there was a saline solution. A saline, whatever they call it when they do the trials. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Either way, I don't think that's what they did, because why would they waste an opportunity? I'm just trying to think evil like them, I guess. But for whatever reason, if they did, maybe some people will still live. I know that there's a lot of people out there who won't get a BOOSTER, and but at the same time, it's like it's a little too late for that. The music, the videos are out there, the information is out there. If you took that shot, you have nanotechnology within your body, all right, that once inside, it gives the signals to set up shop, and it sets up scaffolding, and it literally maps out your whole fucking body, in and out, every facet, piece of skin, piece of organ, blood, whatever the case is. It maps itself out, and you are no longer a 100% fully human being. Don't believe me? Go look it up. I have this shit on my page somewhere. It's been a while, but I do have it. And as much as people don't want to believe it, but you're able to be controlled by the shit. I know it sounds fucking insane, but I'm telling you, don't take it from me. Well, I know you're never gonna take it from me, because I'm just little old nobody. But I'm saying, go on the internet and look this shit up. It's out there, If I have to, well, I'm pretty sure I put that out there too, but regardless, if you just take a little bit of time out of your day and fucking try to look this shit up, I'm telling you, it's all out there, And only thing I worry about a little bit is where we stand as far as like us, Obviously there's going to be a plan to try to take us out, but you got to understand that it's 2022 right now, and that's in 8 years until 2030. They want 95% of us dead. Like, not vaccinated, but dead. I'm telling you. You think... I also wanted to say this, too. This is going to be kind of random. But I truly believe in some sense or the other that these video games like Call of Duty that are like hyper realistic as far as like guns and the attachments and you know the names of them and how they work, and then like also like the aim downs, the ADS and all that shit is super hyper realistic, if that makes any sense. And I seriously sometimes think that they're training kids like me and you or whoever plays those games to be able to understand like the ins and outs of a gun without teaching you the ins and outs of a gun. And the reason why I say that is because I go back to this is either in Japan or China, and they were making video games. All right, companies were making video games, and they made the video games fun. Like if you worked at a place where you were cooking food, they would make the video game about cooking food, and you'd have to make the game or whatever, and that was the training. You know, there was no like, okay, hey, come over here and do this. I gotta show you. You played the video game, and if you beat the game, then you pass training or whatever. And who's to say that Call of Duty and games like that aren't doing the same fucking thing because of what's here to come or what's going to come, you know? And I'm not saying necessarily that you know there's going to be some huge all-out war. I really don't know, but they're doing it for some reason, and they're making it super realistic for some reason. You know, I mean, there's kids out there who've never even touched a gun that know all the attachments. You know what to put on there for better recoil and do this and do that. Yeah, it's not fully 100% accurate, but it's accurate enough. You know what I'm saying? But that's all. I just wanted to blab off a little bit. But holla holla.